There it is. Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the west coast of these United States at 4:53 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Yeah, so we've had a couple of schedule changes this week, as I announced in the Discord, and so we're going to stream Generations today, and already, Dastavotchka, Hi Thunder, and Mama Gnome, hey ya! A little Droogie and a good little gnome. How are the two of you doing this evening? Good to see you. This afternoon, probably evening for the two of you, though, but definitely for Devochka. Good to see you. Let's do our typical. It's a little bit north of where I wanted to be there. North, I'm facing south. That's why. Yeah, I should have done. Let me see. That's south. That's north. Yeah, I should have done this. I should have done this over here like that. That's what I wanted right there. Okay, Mama Gnome says she's doing pretty good. How about yourself? I am doing excellent, although today's a pretty hectic day. Yeah, Big E's basketball game is like right in the middle of everything. Tomorrow we have a Buffoon Craft event, not event. It's event. Happening tomorrow, and so I can't stream Generations at my normal time tomorrow, so I'm trying to do it today, and I'm trying to squeeze it in between Biggie's school and his basketball game, and it's pretty tight. So we're going to see how we do with this today. So we are doing Generations today. You can see I am in my nice Santa skin for the holiday season. Yes, I am, and let's put the gear back on, though, because we need to do a little bit of flying and get ourselves back to Mushroom Island Central. And let me see, I need to go what? I'm going to need to go slightly this way and slightly that way. So you may recall that we've upgraded the map up to 18.1, and so we have all of those features, and we're going to be trying our best to get the blocks to load in here. Really resource intensive, so we got to get moved over into that new server, especially when we start inviting other players on. All right, so heading on back to Mushroom Island Central, and the terrain has changed quite a bit around Mushroom Island Central, and so I don't have all the old familiar landmarks, so I'm flying completely by coordinates right now. But that's the good thing about placing your spawn point at 00. It's always easy to find. So, and you know, we're gonna have to make some tweaks here and there to try to get things to run a little bit better. We have Fabric and the Fabric Loader. We have Optifine going right now. It should make things a lot easier. At least frame rates wise, we're getting some pretty good frame rates. It's just a chunk loading is a little tough on the server, but at least we don't have to deal with the fog and stuff like that. And here we go. So continuing to clear out the spawn area, and Kachi and I are going to put up the holiday Christmas tree like we always do. We can take that off. So there's a couple of things we have to do. So we did succeed in removing Kachi's Halloween build. So that's down. And now we're going to get rid of the temporary tree farm here. Get that out of the way. Get things all cleaned up here. Right. We'll find a home for all of this stuff. We're going to have to move our llama and our baby zombie friends. Which is gonna be painful, but painful for me. But we'll take care of that in just a scant moment. And we were making trips to clear out some of these chests and other items here and stuff. So let us get on with that. I'll bring some of this on down. And I think I have enough shulkers, but I'll fill up a shulker on the way back. So how's everybody doing? Mama Gnome, it was cool stopping by your stream the other day. Sorry I couldn't stay much longer, but I did like the way that your spawn area was taking shape there. It's very, very cool looking. I really like the scale of it. And the Christmas tree there is just magnificent. You know, I said it when I was there. I just couldn't believe it. It's really cool. But the other structures, too, and the way you have them laid out is pretty cool as well. So. I need to move the mic up a little bit more. There, I think that's a little better. All right. One thing we definitely need and is going to be put in place very soon is the item sorter. I learned that much from Buffoon-Craft. Item sorter is way more critical. I used to think of item sorters as pretty much a convenience, but no, they are super critical. Super critical in being productive and getting things done. And so we'll be putting one of those in very, very shortly. I was thinking on putting it in right over there, just to the west of the beacon area, and just having it just progress in a straight line all the way down. So probably right over here, right off the beacon, and just start right along this axis. And just like I did in Buffoon-Craft under my base in Buffoon-Craft in Season 2, I'm just going to have the item sorter run in one long strip all the way down here. So I think it's just easier to manage that way. It doesn't look as cool. But and Dostovochka is hosting my stream. Thank you so much for the host. Really appreciate that. Gets more eyes onto the stream and stuff, and introduces more people to our little stream and everything. Host is always a really cool thing. Alrighty then, let's go over here to our chest. Let's see if I have any shulkers with which I can... okay, those ones are already full. This one's empty. Let's go back up and let's fill this one up. And then we'll empty out some of the stuff. I like the Santa Minecraft skin. Thanks, that's my one from last year. I was going to change it a little bit, but you know what? I like it, so I think I'm just going to keep it as is. Sorry, we are getting ready for bed, so I can't stick around now, but I might be back. Have a great stream. Always appreciate it, Dostovochka. And, you know, as a parent myself, you know, I understand fully. Let me see. Thank you. It's coming along. Yeah, the tree came down. We decided it was a bit too big for the area. Yeah, it pretty much dwarfs everything around there. And I'm sure it was causing quite a bit of lag too, right? Which is unfortunate because it really is spectacular. But you know what? It's one of those things. Maybe you put it up, you take quite a few screenshots of it with the shaders on or whatnot, and then you take it down. Or maybe you put it back up, you know, for Christmas or Christmas Eve or something, right? But Mama Gnome, please, if you wouldn't mind, tell me a little bit about your server. For example, what server, what vendor do you use for your server? And how many gigs does it have? If you don't mind me asking. I can't believe I can't reach that. Well, this is going to have to come down anyway, so let's wait on that, actually, because we have some business up there that we got to take down above. We'll use this dirt here so we can reach up there. Because we are moving on from the realm, and we're going to rent a server ourselves. And we're probably going to go with Shockbyte. And I'm thinking on starting with 4 gigs of RAM, but I'm not sure that that's going to be enough. I think it will be. It should be okay. But I might have to go up more than 4 gigs, and that's going to start getting expensive. We'd like to keep it down to about $10 a month if we can. That way we can stream, and the money we earn from our streaming we can use to pay for the server. That's the idea. But, you know, we might have to do a little bit more than that. Thankfully, you know, it's only us on Generations and then whoever we have on for a guest, but I can't really see having more than like 6 or 7 people on the server at any one time, and certainly not on a regular basis. And so we could get away, I think, with less, with quite a bit less RAM. Yeah, we will decorate for Christmas. We use Bisect hosting, and it's 6 gigs. Cool. And how many people do you have on your server, if you don't mind me asking? I get to review servers from our viewers, and viewers get to advertise their servers. So mutual. Works out both ways. And I'm thinking on making the changeover probably in January. So once Christmas is done and we're done with all of that stuff, then we can we'll switch the server over. Actually, we will probably run the server in parallel for a little bit until we get it 100% ready, and then at that point we'll probably switch it over. And hopefully it'll be uninterrupted stream-wise. That's what I wanted to do right there. That looks like a good central area in which to start. So we will come over here, maybe 3 like that. As a path, 4 as a work area, and then we'll start all of this. Okay, so laying down the first chests for the item sorter right there, and these will extend all the way over here. So any new chests that we put up, we are not going to do so here. We're going to do so not there. We'll do so over here. Making a commitment, people, because everybody knows, you know, I do not fear commitment. All right. Let us get over here. We'll unload some more stuff. Let me see. Right now, it is 5 people. Okay. And we haven't opened the server full yet. It will be a channel point redemption for most. Okay, cool. Cool. I currently pay $25.50 per month. Whoa. That is expensive. Boy, I hope you get really, really good service for that. And it's a good, stable server. It appears to be. I could surmise that just by your builds and everything and watching the chunks load. It looks like it's pretty heavy duty. Let's see if we have enough to make some more, with which to make more chests. That's what I'm trying to say. But I appreciate you sharing those specs with us. So we get our reviews and stuff, and we can make some choices. We're pretty dedicated to Shockbite right now. That's our early choice. But I still ask anyway, just in case, you know, there's a dark horse at the last minute that we may decide to switch to. Or if somehow Shockbite doesn't work out for us, which, you know, could happen. I hope it doesn't, but... So other things that we will be running alongside the item sorter will be smelting array. Smelting array, and I may do the apothecary too, but I'm not sure. I may do that above ground. All right, we can do that. And let me see. Okay, that this shulker is that's pretty much empty. We can go empty out a few others now while we're at it. And these all have random items. Let me see. Fire resistance. That's not random. Nor is that. This is, though. This might be as well. And the pearls. No, these are all... It's my beacons, diamonds, box of rockets, tools, food, shulker. That's potions, weapons, and pearls. Okay, that's good. I think this top row is pretty much set in stone. Let's empty out these other shulkers and then we can make some runs. Yeah, we haven't had any issues, and some of our people are from overseas, right? And they haven't complained. Great. Our last server was the same, 6 gigabytes, and we had 15 or so people on it, and we have 11 mods on it currently. Cool. Hey, thanks for sharing with that with us too. You're certainly not obliged to, and we appreciate it. All right, let's empty out all of this stuff. Let's load up these here chests. Let's see. Let's get rid of some of these things here. That'll go over in the smelting array. That'll go up in the trading center. Let's do that. That should also go in the trading center. Good. All right, and you know, we want to work on the Christmas build today. Now we're going to spend some of the stream prepping the area, sure, but you know, we actually want to get that started. And I do have some ideas for a tree. I'm not really good at building that kind of stuff, but the one we did last year was satisfactory. Folks seem to think it was okay. But I've seen other people building trees, and they're just so good at it. And so I'm going to try to incorporate some of the ideas I've seen, and we'll see how it goes. But this is pretty nostalgic for us on Generations here, because it was during Christmas last year that the stream really took off, and some of our most stalwart viewers had introduced themselves to us at that time. So it was this, you know, even though this Realm 5 had really started in October, and we had really started streaming with Realm 4 back in June, over a year ago, things really picked up for the stream December of last year. And so it's really nostalgic, because it's not just because of the holidays either. You know, that just adds to it, right? So. You know, now that I'm about to, now that I am in the process of inviting guests onto the server, I might wind up using Lightmatica for some of the building. Depending on what it is. Things like the hotel and that, no. But there's going to be some event builds that I'm going to have to use it for. Just because I need to bang them out. They're so big and they're pretty complicated, and I need to bang them out in a very short amount of time. So I might wind up having to learn Lightmatica for that. So I just mentioned that because Mama Gnome, I've seen Mama Gnome use that with success, and the buffoons have been using that. Chris, the IT guy, just started using that at the end of season 2, I believe. I don't know if that's the very first time he used it. I assume it is, because he said he needed to learn it. So I think I'm going to take a cue from you guys and use a little bit of that myself. I shouldn't need to use it too much on Generations as far as where we stand right now. But yeah, I think it's going to help things out quite a bit on certain builds. On certain builds it will. This is where Olaf was last Christmas, right here. Actually, Olaf was over there on the other side of the Chamber of Commerce first. And then we moved him over here. And I think he was over in this area. And then I finally moved him over there. I'm definitely going to put that in my toolbox. It's funny, I'm getting mixed up between, you know, and I say this often, but, you know, I'm getting mixed up between Buffooncraft and Go Your Gnome Way. And, well, you know, I'm not too active on Go Your Gnome Way now, but that and Buffooncraft and Generations now. Forgetting what I have, what I don't have, things like that. It's pretty funny. I'm just going to keep that right there, as a matter of fact. Let me see. Otherwise, I think we're okay here. We may wind up going back to fetch a number of these things, but I just want to clear things out first. Right, I think we're okay there. This should be my Silk Touch, right? Yes. Great. Let's bust up these chests. We're going to have to move those food chests out of the way. We're going to have to get those done. Let me see. I love Lightmatica, especially now that I know how to paste into the world. It makes it much easier when the server allows it. Yeah, I saw you trying to do that and struggling with that during your last stream that I visited. I think it wound up crashing your system or something when you tried to paste it in. But yeah, pasting in stuff must be super, super handy. And, you know, when you're administering a server like that with challenges and stuff like that on it and everything, yeah, you need to blast out those builds. You know, I would see that like when I would be watching content creators participate in like Twitch Rivals and Clash of the Creators and things like that. And I would look at the environments in which they would be playing in. And I would think to myself, you know, how do the hosts build this stuff? How do they build it? It's so huge and ornate and detailed. And how do they whack this out so fast? And Lightmatica with pasting and things like world edit and, you know, where they can select things and just mirror copy things and stuff like that. That's how they do that so fast. Yeah, like another server that I'm on won't allow me to do the paste option. Yeah. Hawk. I feel you. I feel you. All right, let's empty these out. Again, you know, I don't want to spend the entire stream moving inventory, but I do need to get this done and clear the area and prep it. So we are stuck with this for, you know, a little bit anyway. I'm going to try to move this along as quickly as I can and get this stuff out of here. Not doing good. Come on, Epidemic Sound, kick in that next song. I don't think I went through the whole playlist yet. Wow. Okay. I guess I did. There we go. Back to game. All right, so that chunk is empty. Stone, coral fan, right? Yes. One thing I do like about the 1.18.1 update we did on the server is it brought a lot of frozen ocean biomes in really close to the north of Mushroom Island Central. So making runs out there to go fetch ice is a lot faster now. The biome blend looks a little weird for it, but it's not too shabby. Okay, you know, I keep using the bubble evader and stuff because it's fun to use, but you know what? I could just go right up here. So we may have to make a few runs to go fetch some ice. Not a big deal. And I'm going to get a couple of different colors of ice so we can mix up the texture here. I think that would be cool. I don't think I did that last. Oh, you know what? We probably wouldn't be able to use regular ice, though, so we'll have to mix it up between the packed ice and the blue ice, because the regular ice is just going to melt. Yeah, packed ice, right. We're going to have to do that. Okay, let's empty out these food chests. We were subsisting on generations on these food chests for so very long. It's hilarious. Before we got the farmers all set up in the Chamber of Commerce so we could just buy the golden carrots. I tell you, once your trading hall's in place and it's up to grade, that's when your game really kicks into overdrive. What is that? Sharpness 5. What's that doing in there? Who knows? Who knows? See if we can multi-stack some of these items. There we go. Almost done. Almost finished. Enchanted Golden Apple. Yeah, we got E-Gabble. We got that early on in the game. Okay, we're good here. And then that's Biggie Cheese's gift. Gift chest over there from well over a year ago that he has not claimed. And so I'm thinking on naming a shulker, and I'm going to set that up for him. Here we go. Yikes! Okay, dokie. Put that right there. That's a full one. We have 2 full ones and 1 empty one, right? This one's still empty. Great. Go. It's all about the inventory management. Jeb, that's to you. So I guess they didn't go forward with the bundles and whatnot, right? That was supposed to be part of 1.18. And I don't think they ever went forward with that. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Minecraft never went forward with bundles. Change my mind. Right. Okay, we're good. And that should do it. That should do it for cleaning up, anyway. Great. So, let us take one of these. It's my older son's in-game name. And let me see. Let's go dye it for him. We're not going to give him just a plain old purple one. Lime green? Nah. I'd rather have it a dark green if we could, but I don't think I have any dark green dye. Unless I'm doing one of those things where I'm looking right at it and not seeing it. I see the lime green. I remember using that for the farms behind me. It's probably, you know what? It's probably over in the smelter. Light blue. Let's unload our metals right there. But we should have some... thought we'd have some green dye over here. Maybe not. That's fine. Any cactus? Any cactuses? I can just smelt one up quick. Cactus. I don't think so. I think it's been a while since I've made any desert trips. Yeah, I think that's it. I might have some upstairs, but I don't think so. If so, it's not really a big deal. I'm just going to go keep it in my hotel room anyway. I offered to reserve a hotel room for Biggie, but he didn't want one, so. Go figure. All right, let's do a little bit of sleeping. All right, let me see. How are we doing in chat? We're all caught up in chat. We should be doing well here. Let's go pull that one up. Well, we can certainly go transfer Biggie's items anyway. And you know what? So I do not get these confused. For me, it's just going to be easier if I dump all my items in here first. That way they don't get mixed. There we go. We do all of Biggie's next. And then let's go load our items back up. And we'll go drop this off to him too. I know where his new base is. Right, we should be all set there. And we'll give him one of those chests for that. Let's give him two, make it an even number. And let's take a moment to arrange things here like this because I'm really obsessive compulsive about this. So slots 1 through 9, how do you have your hotbar set up? So I have sword over here, bow here, and then I have pickaxe here. I usually keep my shovel there. Slot 5 is usually any sort of extra tools. I think that's Biggie's. I think so. Slot 4 is always food. Slot 3 is probably ender pearls for the most part. And slot 2 is rockets, and then 1 I keep open for whatever. And then over here on the side, I usually keep ender chest, bed, and shield ready to go right there. So that's usually my setup. All right. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can dye this. I think I can. I think I have the dark green dye up here. Then we're going to have to move our baby zombie friends over there. Let me see. Green dye, green dye. Not super critical, but let me see. Did I dye anything green up there? I don't think I did. And I should still have some chests down here, maybe. Maybe, bubby baby. But when I go over to Biggie's place, I can swing by the desert. And I can just go whack some cactuses when I'm over there. I don't think so. And there's a couple of chests up there on the hotel level. I can go up there for those. Evening, just checking in. It is a bit sad today. I'm probably not going to be able to do a raid and raid my friends. Because from here, I have to get right out of here and get right over to Biggie Cheese's basketball game. So I had to run in off the road to start my stream, do my stream, and then run back out onto the road to bring him back. So it's a pretty hectic evening. Yeah, you know, it'll be easier just to fly over there to the desert. Desert should still be... Desert should still be east of us. Yes. There should still be a desert over here. Because I believe when I used MCA Selector, I saved some of these chunks immediately bordering over here. So we should see some. Yeah, there we go. Now, I don't know how much. Okay, quite a bit. This is good. This is good. All right, it wound up keeping... I can't even speak. It wound up keeping quite a bit of the desert biome over here. So this is good. This is good. Some of these locations I hadn't been since I updated, so I wanted to make sure, fly over and see some of the effects. All right, you know, we don't need a lot of these. I'm just going to grab a few. Great. And then from here, we need to head south and slightly west, but not so much so. Almost a straight line south. Plus, I get to see how some of the terrain turned out down here as well. I tried to keep as much of the inland sea that surrounds Mushroom Island Central. I tried to keep that untouched as much as I could. But I did want to update the chunks as close as. So we got some new things in here, you know, like this new village. We got this new village. We have some of these higher areas, these snowy slopes up through here. Right? This stuff is all new. And Biggie's new place is over here. Over this way. This away. with the superfluous medial vowel. And where is he? Should be right around in this immediate area. There he is. Right there. That little structure right there. And I wonder... That's his pig pit. Okay, son. Cool little chalet he built here, though. I like this. I wonder if he has a furnace here yet. I don't think he does. Let's check his downstairs. Nope. No, he does not. But he does have some coal, and I could make him a furnace. Now, he's probably going to get upset that I went and interfered. Specifically asked me not to. So I guess I shouldn't, right? But I did want to drop his stuff off to him. Just, if anything, just get it out of the way. And while we're smelting that, I did want to, my camera went out of adjustment on its zoom again. So let's go, properties right there. Configure video right there. Camera control, and I usually like to keep the zoom right about there. Done. There we go. Okay, and let's take a look. Are we ready to switch modes yet? Not yet. Almost, in about 10 minutes. All right, there's that. And now, if I take big cheese like this, and I do like that, and I go like that, yay, done! All right. And let me see. For right now, I'm just going to stick that right over there in the corner. Those are his goodies. Goodie. Okay. Let's head on back, but let's take the scenic route. I want to go past the squid farm. I keep saying squid farm, you know. I think it's because I watched the Squid Game series, and it's not a squid farm. It's not. It's not a squid farm at all. It's a drowned farm, and it's a pretty cool one. But we hadn't worked on the collection for it yet. It's really cool. But we did spare that. We did save that. And so that'll be one of the things that we work on. In Realm 5, 1.18.1. No. It's nice, though. I like the way that the MCA selector updated our realm here. We went through a few different iterations, about 3 of them. I think this is the 3rd choice that I went with. And it's really not much different than the first one either. So I selected the chunks to update, and then I generated the world. I took a look at it and saved that one, and then I did the same thing again. It updated slightly differently, but not so much so. And then I did it the 3rd time, and the 3rd time looked like the first, pretty much, and I went with that one. So, uh-oh. I've got a little bit of rubber banding there. Yikes! That's a little too much power. Gotta come in for a landing again. There we go. I'm trying to land in my hotel room. Nice. There we go. Okay, that was a little bit of a tough landing, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so we are finished with that part of the cleaning up. We still have a few things in our inventory of which we have to dispense. Let's go next door. And let me see, emeralds I think we'll just stash here. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Hello, boys. So these will soon be replaced with the barrels, over which we will keep the pumpkins, the products, and things like that. So folks can do their trading when they stop on by to visit. Let me see. We have to get rid of some of these. And then we have a feature way up there that we have to get rid of. So what to do first? Well, we're going to have to move our friends here first. And I think for now, I'm just going to move them right there. So I'll make some little structure that will protect them for now. Right, they should be okay there. I might have to do a little bit more than that, though, just a path over here. We're going to have to break this out to get the boat through. There we go. Overpowered pickaxe doing its thing again. Just like that. Okay, good to eat. And then we're going to have to take a beating from these guys as we bring them on over. Impetuous youth. Do I have any cobble in any of these? Probably not, but you know what? We don't have to use cobble. I would like not to have to use dirt, though. Come on. It's got to look better. Got to look a little better than that. Wow. I have spare shulkers in there? Whew. Really, Thunder? Let's go drop off some of these items right in here that we don't really need. And let me think. I wish I had some of those warped planks. But I seem to be sans warped planks. Well, you know, I do have some birch. I'll just put some birch up there. That'll look fine. Good enough. I mean, it's only temporary, but, you know, it'll probably be still up there 2 years from now. So... So for the moment, let's take this down. Let's use a little birch here. Like that. And you know what? It's not going to remain out this far. Now, I should be able to bring these guys right through here and right under this. Okay, let me see. I've got me armor on. I'm going to put a chest plate on as well because these guys hit pretty hard. You'd be surprised. Ooh, wow, we're going to have to fix our flyrificators there. Okay, here we go. Ow! Be nice now. Be nice. Dude. Look at the damage he's doing, too. Look at that. I'm already at half a heart. Ow! You little scallywag. That was painful. Okay, let me see. Llama, we're going to have to get you out of there, I think. I don't think I can occupy the boat while the two of you... I can! Oh, but you know what? I'm actually sitting on the llama who's sitting in the boat. If only I could get the boat to move, that would be so cool. I got to get third person on this. I can't get the llama to turn around and look the other way. Screenshot. I hope that this is the thumbnail for this video, for the VOD. Let me see. Okay, I know what to do here. Why? Because I'm a professional. Let us do this. Let's make sure he doesn't get out. I think he's going to be all right. We're going to have to break the boot. Okay. Oh, temporary. And let's have a look around, make sure everything's closed. He should be all right there. All right, so we're going to have to break the boat. He'll release. He'll start to chase us and then slap the boat back down. Hitboxes are on. There we go. And here he comes. Okay, now let's lead him over here to make our work less. And there he goes. Great. Now, Llama, stay away from the darn boat, okay? That's your job. Stay away from the boat. Okay, we're going to take more damage here. Ow. Ouch. Ow. Ow. Being a baby zombie parent is very stressful. Ow. I think I'm doing okay durability-wise, though. I'm trying to get the screenshot for it. There we go. Okay. Let's get out of here before we die. Wow, 2.5 hearts. Okay. All right. Now we can take some of this down. We got to be careful, though. And these two dudes will be safe under there for a little while. I'm thinking right about out to here. This'll do. And we'll just stick that there temporarily. Temporarily. Not temporarily. Speak, Thunder, speak. Words are hard. Okay, now I did have a gate here. I wonder what happened to my gate. Did I put it in the chest over there? I think I may have. But I know we're going to have to repair our wings. Our wings are getting low. And that may require a trip out to the Enderman Farm, actually. And that's good. We haven't been out to the Enderman Farm in a little while. But I need to replace the gate there. That's for sure. That's good. Okay, so the rink here, other than that gate, which definitely needs to go on there, is pretty much cleared out. Then we have a big disc of sea lanterns up there that we have to remove. And how am I doing for time? 5:46. That means it's time to switch into standing mode. Make some minor adjustments here. That should be pretty good like that. Do a little stretching. Get a little hydrate. And there we go. Back to work. All right, I think I just stuck the gate in one of these chests over here. Right there. And it's about to be nighttime once more. Let us take this opportunity to climb on up. Now, it's funny because since the update, I believe it moved this platform much higher than I had originally built it because of the update for the max build height. I think it did something a little weird. Of course, why did I climb up the scaffolding? I could have just flown up here. But... beautiful Mushroom Island Central. Spent so much time here. You know what? There it is. And I also have to change the world spawn, too. That's something I have to do right now. And there we go. Again, I don't know why I go silent when I sleep in Minecraft. That's a little weird. Oh, and I spent so much... I was going to do a build up here. And I had plans for the baby zombie, but it didn't work out. And so I just never got around to removing this. So that has to happen. And unfortunately, breaking sea lanterns is, about as quick as breaking glass. It has a very similar kind of dynamic to it. And unfortunately, that means it's going to take a while. But this needs to be removed. So touch good. But this is good. This has been a long time coming. I've been meaning to remove this for quite some time now. But I do not need the HUD up right now. Okay, let's go remove these wings. We'll do that next. Okay, digging this, digging this. Thusly. So we do have a family trip planned pretty soon. It's going to be the week after Christmas, so we won't be streaming that week. Just a heads up, but I'll still notify you. But the cool thing is, we got a lot of rain down here in Southern California, down in the valley here, which means we got a lot of snow up in the mountains. So if you haven't, you should go check out our Discord. I posted a couple of pics of snow up on the mountain, and that's where we do our snowboarding vacation each winter. We go up there, we rent out a condo up there for about a week. We spend about 5 days up there. And we do the sledding and the snowboarding and all that up there. And it's nice because I'm originally from New England, and so it reminds me a lot of home up there. There's snow and water and trees and things up there, just like home, And then when we're done, you come down on the valley floor, and it's like 70 degrees down here. It's nice. Although I have to say, the last few days, it's been very wet, and it's been rather cool by Southern California standards anyway. Like today, it was averaging in the 50s today, which is pretty chilly for Californians. At least Southern Californians. Because, we're on the edge of a desert here. For me, that's nothing. I come from New England, so that's kind of laughable for me. And I still haven't really acclimated, even at this old age. But yeah, it's nice and cool here now. It's good for doing housework and yard work and stuff like that. I don't get as tired because it's nice and cool. The heat really kills me still, even after all the time I've been here. But we got plenty of snow up on the mountain, so you should definitely go check out our Discord if you haven't already. Now let's try this. That's better. And there's a link for the Discord. J-Mo the Schmo, the famous, yes, he is famous though. A charity streamer, also lives pretty close to me. He's about 30 miles east of me, and he's a lot closer to those mountains than I am. I'm probably about maybe 50 miles away from them. But he's on the eastern part of that chain down there, and so he's a little closer to them. All right, now, again, I don't want to spend the entire stream doing this. But, these are the kind of tedious, grindy things that, have to be done in the stream. And you know, actually, I haven't had a stream like this in a while. My last Buffoon Craft stream was kind of like this, the one that I did yesterday on Tuesday, where I had to build a road for the bone basher that I'm putting in there. And I haven't done a grindy stream like this in quite some time, so it was nice. It allows me to interact with the viewers in the chat a little bit better. I like that. I don't have to concentrate quite so hard. Just as a reminder, we do have a Buffoon Craft. Wow, I'm having a lot of trouble saying that today. We do have a Buffoon Craft event tomorrow. It'll take place at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will not be streaming it, but I will be recording it, however, and posting the video. However, though, my fellow buffoons will be streaming it, so please make sure you check out their streams. I should be able to attend the whole thing. The last event I wasn't able to. I had to drop out right at the very beginning. And by the time I was able to get off the road, get back to my studio here, it was already completed. So, but we're hoping that we have 2 more keys to obtain for us in order for us to be granted access to the surface, and we're not really sure if we'll get both keys in this event or not. Maybe not. So maybe I'm sure we'll get at least one of them, and then the other one, if we don't get both of them this time, the other one will soon follow. We might have one more event by the end of the year, and then I think we'll be starting off the new year on the surface, and it'll be a mad scramble for everybody to get working on their builds. We're all chomping at the bit to get our bases built. So I feel like I failed in getting my base built season 2, and so I'm carrying it over into season 3. So I'm going to be especially motivated to crank that thing out. And it's going to be the hardest thing I've ever built. And it's going to be huge and colossal. And hopefully I'm able to pull it off. I'm a little concerned because we usually change seasons in Buffoon Craft whenever there's an update. And I think that 1.19 update is going to drop in far less than a year. So I'm hoping the Prime Buffoons will give us enough time to work on our builds before we change seasons. All right, we're going to have to go down and collect our drops so they don't despawn. I don't think they'll despawn down there as long as I'm in the chunk, but we'll glide on down and clean up our mess, and then we'll come up and we'll get this last part here of the semicircle. Wow, that's a lot. Now, I'm a bit torn as to the Christmas tree design. Like I said, our last Christmas tree for last year, was pretty good. It came out all right. You can go into the Discord and check out the pics of it. What I liked about it is the spawn was still set inside the tree trunk, and you could climb up through the tree trunk all the way to the top, and I really liked that feature. That was a cool thing. But it affected the way that the tree looked, and so I want to build a better tree this year, but I still want to keep that feature. So, right. Not sure I'm going to be able to pull that off. I just don't have the kind of talent with those kind of builds, so we'll see how it goes. I really wish that one of my streaming friends would lend a hand with that. Maybe they will, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what we can put together for that. Let's take a quick trip around the perimeter here and here we go. See if there's much of a mess out here on the side. If you hear all those bones cranking, that's because the mob farm is right there. So, Hawk, thunder. There we go. Right. Okay, let's dump off these lanterns. We'll go back topside and we'll finish up. There we go. Something like that. A little something like this. Let's fly on back up there. Whoa, more than 2 rockets. This thing is way up there. And there we go. I think I'll just go across in lines like this. I think that'll be easier. I'm going to have to do a little bit of sleeping, though, first. There we go. Fuck. Sleeping has been achieved. Yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit of repair for those. In fact, you know what? I should just go and do those right now. Before I forget. Enderman Farm. Enderman Farm. That's this way. Actually, we can go through the nether, though. It'll be faster. There we go. Head off south. Into the old portal room, and then we should be in business. I really like this place. Put the Lindy right into the end. I have to remember where Kachi and I had built the Enderman Farm. Did we build it off this way just like in Buffooncraft? I think we did. Come on, fly. Thunder, fly! Fly, Thunder! Wow, are we having trouble taking off there? Let's get the shield on so we can get ready to clobber us that Enderman when he comes on down. Okay, we need to repair some tools. We need to repair some of these items as well. This Enderman Farm is Kachi's design, by the way. Actually, Kachi got it from the video from a content creator named Kaisen. And we modified it a little bit. And then I recreated this in the Buffooncraft server. And made some modifications to it. There we go. Okay, boots have been repaired. Wings are all repaired. Our super hoe needs to be repaired. All right. Okay, let's fly on back. Bye-bye. That's better. Okay. Endies. All right. I'm going to just drop these here for right now. I was getting a little worried about the durability there on our wings, so I wasn't worried. I just had some minor concerns. Okay. All right. Let's go finish breaking up these lanterns. Now, these are a lot of lanterns, and I'm going to need lanterns for other things. That's why I don't do something like just take TNT and just blow this thing to smithereens. You know, I was considering that, but I do need the lanterns, so I have another build in mind for these, so. So it's just a matter of doing this for a little while. 6:04, so we have about 41 minutes. And I'm hoping I can have this thing done by that time. I should, definitely. All right. One of the other things I want to do is I want to keep an eye on my friends here, who may also be streaming. I do not believe we'll have time to do a raid tonight, but I may do a raid and run thing, so. I should do the Thad Destroy thing and try to do this third person like this. This is difficult to do, people. It's difficult for me, anyway. Careful. There we go. Okay, this is a little bit better. It's not so bad. I should back up some. Okay, that's better. I wish I could get that overhead view that he gets, but I guess I could do something like that. But he gets a... Yikes! I guess I better not do that. That's a little too shaky. It changes my aim on the block, my block targeting too, so I guess I shouldn't do that. Select, Thunder, select. There we go. Wow, this is harder than it looks. That's a little bit better. I had a pretty good pace going, but now I seem to have lost it. The moment I tried to change angles, I really lost it. Oh well. Let me get my pace back here. This way would be really hard. Because I can't target the block, so... I guess one thing I'm going to have to do is break down at some point and get myself a camera account. You know, that's what all the pro Minecraft content creators do. A lot of my fellow streamers and content creators do that. I should really get to going with that. One of my favorite hermits, XB Crafted, is really good at that, using the two accounts at the same time. He's super good at that. I guess I should try to master that. Because we could be logged on with the camera count right now looking at me do this from another point of view. So think we're going along at a pretty good pace, though. You think this would be quicker than placing them, right? But it's about the same. I feel, at least I feel it is. This is probably only a small, tiny amount faster than actually placing them. Because placing them, you know, you have to count and you have to, whereas taking them out, you know, not so much so. Ooh, I don't know, people. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this during the stream or not. By the end of the stream or not. 6:09. Stream ends at 6:45. 36 minutes. I don't know. My goal was to have the area entirely prepped, so all of this taken down, and then have the arena filled with the packed ice and the blue ice. That was my goal. Oh, this thing is so much bigger than I thought it was. All right, let's do our sleeping. Let's get a little hydration going while we're at it. Then at some point we're going to have to fly down and collect our drops here, so they do not despawn. In fact, once we complete this row, we should do that, I think. I think if I was smart, I would just do this with TNT, right? I mean, yeah, we're going to do that. Let's go get our drops. Plus, TNT is a lot funnier looking anyway. I thought I was flying. I didn't know my wings were not open. Thunder. That's all right. That's all right. It's okay, people. It's generations. Generations. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. All right. Gear back on. Wings. Helmet. Shoes. Where are my pants? Arrows. Hello. Brakes. Where are my brakes? There they are. Okay. That would have been a clip. Viewers, I'm just saying. That would have been a clip. Just like we're about to do with this TNT. So this will probably wind up dropping a whole bunch of crystals instead of the lanterns themselves, which isn't ideal. You know, it's going to be a bit of a waste of lanterns, but it'll be okay. Okay, everything was on this side. I just want to make sure that I'm not leaving any lanterns lying about. I think I should be okay there. Right. Okay. Let's transfer these into a chest. Thusly. Let's rearrange our inventory and get things back to where they are, where they're supposed to be. The way in a way that will satisfy, or in the way that satisfies my OCD. Here we go. Food over there, rockets there, and pearls there. Great. Okay, a couple of things. If we're going to do this TNT-wise, we're going to need ourselves some gunpowder. And fortunately, we have tons of that, people. Believe you me. Ooh, we have a piece of chicken. Dude. This, I kid you not, this ridiculous thing that I just threw into place here is probably the most productive mob farm I've ever built. It's completely insane. We can go down here to go get the paper. And then we'll make ourselves some TNT. I'll make sure that I have the flint and steel, and then we should be good to go. Okay, paper. We're going to have tons of paper because we have the most OP sugar cane farm ever created in Minecraft. It's completely insane, people. It's completely insane. Let me see. What's the recipe for paper? It's 3 of these, right? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll come back for more if we need it. Right. Well, concrete farm, super smelter over there. This, I'm going to make myself one of these in Buffoon-craft. Although I shouldn't really. I shouldn't even waste that on my base, really. Because we can just buy carrots on there now. Let us... Really? Why? Because we don't have the paper? Just temporarily. Go pick up the gunpowder. There we go. And now... Oh, do we not need sand? I'm thinking rockets, aren't I? Wow, did I space it right there. Gonna have to edit that out of the stream afterwards. I won't edit it out of the stream, of course not. I have zero shame. Let's put this over here. We'll keep that for rockets. For the next time we need rockets, we'll be fine there. We need sand. That's what we need, and I hope we have some. I really do. Smooth sandstone? I don't think so. No. Okay, hey, we've got some right here. Great. That should do it. Finally. You know, a man can never have enough TNT in Minecraft. That's what I have to say. There, we've got a whole bunch there as well. I really don't think we're going to need that much, but let's bring it anyway. Also, oh, we have an ender chest over there, too. Tools, right here. Flint and steel, right there. Now this is going to be fun. And you know what? We get to do something we haven't done in quite a while. It's a Thunderhand launch. Something has changed in the dynamic with my spacebar. I have no idea what is going on, but it is being very uncooperative. But whatever. Now we have to make sure that we get all of this, because we don't want to leave 1 or 2 stray pieces of sea lantern just floating in the air here that's going to wind up that we're going to wind up flying into. This should take out everything. Will this crash the server? Maybe. Will it be funny? Absolutely. All right. I should really call Kachi in here for this one, but he's probably taking a shower. I think that'll do it. Okay, let us be very careful in how we go about this. All right, let's get some food here. Now we're going to light this, and then it's rockets away. And that just vanished. It just completely vanished. There was no explosion or anything. It just vanished. It just vanished. Talk about anticipation, people. What did we wind up getting for drops down below? Is there anything left? It disintegrated everything. Oh, no. We have some. We have a few drops. Wow. That's all that's left? 23 prismarine crystals is all that is left from that explosion. Wow. I was really hoping for a bit more of a spectacle. But, yeah, there we go. Okay, so will we finish it by the end of the stream? Absolutely. Okay, let's take down the scaffolding now. And you know what? I'm going to fly through there once more, a little bit more carefully, just to make sure that there's no lingering pieces of A, scaffolding, and B, sea lanterns. Come on. There we go. I want to keep track of my altitude here. I think I'm all right. Just going to pan back and forth through here like this. And I think we're okay. I'm just looking at the perimeter for drops, but I think we're all set. Okay. That was a little disappointing. I mean, it was extremely effective, but it was disappointing. Not very entertaining. All right, so let us put this over here. Leslie. I'm going to take out a couple of shulkers. Four? Nah, that's a little too much. Let me see. Tools. Let's put that back in there. I'm going to put the... Well, nah, okay, we'll keep that out. Any other tools? Let me see. That's definitely a tool. Tool. Name tag. Okay, that'll do it. Okay, so... I'm going to set the world spawn. Right here. 06530. So I got to remember the code for this. Is it world or is it set world spawn? There it is, set world spawn. And yeah, right there. Okay, good. So when we have guests spawn in, they should spawn in right here. I had it right at 00 before, but we're going to do things there. So, okay, before we go on an errand to go fetch some ice, let's go. You can see where we have ice from last year. There, that's not really ice from last year. Well, actually, technically it is. We gathered it last year, but I was trying to do some stuff with baby zombies, and well after Christmas, and it didn't work out, and I just left them there. So. Jumpotastic! Hi there! Can't stay, but wanted to say hi. I always appreciate you dropping by to say hi, Jumpo. Thank you so much. You can see, hey, we removed all the stuff up above, and we're prepping the spawn circle for our Christmas stuff, our holiday stuff, and so that's where we're at. And we had to stream a little bit earlier today, again, Biggie's basketball schedule. So I started the stream at 4:45, and I'm ending it at 6:45, which is quite soon. And so that's where we're at right now, Jeppo, my friend. How's the move coming along? If you don't mind me asking, what is the moving update, the relocation update? Right. I just got to concentrate as we get close to the walls here. Let me see. Hope you're having a great stream. That is so exciting. How are you? Move is good. The guy came to take back the boxes we rented yesterday. Oh. Okay, so the boxes have been emptied. That is a good sign. So now you have a big pile of stuff in the middle of the floor of each one of the rooms, correct? And now comes the sorting part. The thing is, have you found your streaming items? But then I'll stop asking you questions because I know you probably can't stay long, so. And you know what? Shout out for the mighty Jeppo Tasket. There you go. If you haven't checked out one of Jeppo's streams, you definitely should. And you know what? I've been chatting with Mama Gnome for the first half of this stream. Talking about her server and everything. And failed to drop the shout out early on when I should have. So there you go, Mama Gnome. If you're still with us here in the stream, please, my apologies. Let me see. Still some luggage to be cleared, but pretty good. I did and tried to stream last night, but internet went out. Aw, thanks. Anytime, Jeppo, anytime. Jebo, this is bringing back memories for us here at Generations. I'm hoping this year I can build a better Christmas tree. I hope my Christmas tree building skills have improved since last time. I don't think so. If anything, they've probably deteriorated. But we shall soon find out. We shall soon find out. Okay. All right, at least the stuff is just a straight up stone, so the beacon will take care of this. Give us the haste we need. Of course, you can hear the mob farm going nuts below us. Like a good mob farm should. All right. So we're going to use the packed ice, and we're going to pepper in some blue ice here and there. So I'll try to break up the pattern a little bit. And I believe last year I did like an earth island in the middle. So I had some dirt, some grass and stuff in the middle where the actual tree was. Like it was a small islet in a frozen pond kind of deal. I'm not sure I'm going to quite do it that way this year. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But I got some cool ideas that I'm going to outright steal from some of my fellow buffoons and content creators that I've seen recently, and I'm going to try that stuff out. So hopefully I can do it quite as elegantly as they did. But either way, we're going to find out. We're going to find out, folks. All right, let's unload the inventory. Yes, the tree. Are you going for another 10 minutes? Yeah, I will be finishing in, let me see, about 14 minutes. I'm going to raid out, but I'm going to have to do a raid and run. I have to get right over to Biggie's basketball game. And there we go with the sleeping thing. All right, let's empty out the inventory. Then we can finish up here. Hands. Hands. Do as I tell you to do. I do not believe we have enough chests for this, so we're going to have to slap down another chest here. Hawk. Wow, the hands are really rebelling. Do what I tell you to do. Okay, there we go. Again, I'm going to use this stone for another build, so I have to save this stuff. I can't just let it despawn, unfortunately. Right there. Okay, great. All right, let's clear out the middle here, and then we'll finish up. Baby zombies are safe in their little boats under their shelter there. They should be fine. Okay, there we go. So I don't know if we'll have time to actually go fetch the ice, even though it's a lot closer to us in this newly regenerated world. But as long as we can at least get the spawn circle clear, I think we'll be in business. We're going to have to put up some little wall there even higher than this current wall to protect the baby zombies from the snow golem snowmen that are going up. So, yeah, there'll be a little bit of conflict there, I'm predicting. All right, just cleaning up our drops because I do need these drops for another project. So I really don't feel like mining all that stone again, so there we have it. So the boys' vacation from school starts this weekend. Super, super cool. But Biggie Cheese has basketball games. He has a tournament running this entire weekend, even through Saturday, too. So it's a very, very busy week for us. A lot of time on the road for me. So he has a game today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. But Saturday it's finished up. But I do love watching my boy play basketball. He is so good. Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. Let's clear out the inventory. 35. We've got 10 minutes. Actually, we've got about 5 minutes because the other 5 minutes I'm going to use to raid out. So what I shall do at this point is to go out to the ice collection area and at least start that, and then I'll sign off from over there. So ice collection happens right here. Actually isn't that far away. I think I have to go westward a little bit. Should be right in this area. Let's get these chunks loaded here. West, north. Wow, I didn't think I moved the back quite this far. I thought it was closer than this. I thought it was closer than this. Okay, yeah, it's over here. I mean, it's still plenty of ice to harvest and stuff. I just thought it was a little bit closer. This isn't too bad though. It's a kilometer north of us. Oh well. Okay, so we should be able to get all the packed ice here, and all of the blue ice. And let me see. Yeah, this is the good stuff. So all this biome in here is new, and that's super cool. I think my second generation of the map for the 1.18 update had this frozen ocean biome a lot closer to the main island, and I wanted to regenerate it again to move it out a little bit further. And that's just a roll of the dice. I wasn't able to make it do that. It's just a roll of the dice, and I got lucky. The first time it was out here a little bit, pretty much where it is now. The second time it was way too close. And then the third time I generated it, it was very similar to the first time, so I just went with that. And you can see how I did that with the MCA selector on the last two VODs for the generation streams. that I did. I used MCA selector, and I went through the process of selecting the chunks and then inverting the selection, then uploading the map, and then I did a little tour of each map, and we looked at the differences and how the maps generated and stuff like that. So gotta run. Have a great rest of the stream. Jeppo, good luck with you. Thank you, as you always, for dropping by. It's always good to see you. Looking forward to your next stream when you get up and going. And hoping the best for you with the whole moving process. I'm glad to see that the actual moving part of it is over. And best of luck getting all settled in and everything. And like I said, looking forward to the next stream. Definitely. And we're about to sign off here anyway, in about 6 minutes. All right. Let us at least have 6 more minutes of music. There we go. Let's get up there and get that stuff from above. Cleaning up our mess here. I don't like to leave blocks hanging. There we go. And, you know, we can just use the packed ice to make the blue ice, so we don't really have to harvest. I'm not really concerned that we're not harvesting a lot of blue ice. We could just use the packed ice to make it. We can craft ourselves some blue ice. And there's some blue ice right there, as a matter of fact. Okay, big brain moment. Stay with me here. If we just stand on this layer here, we won't have to hop over the water, and this will be a lot faster. Well, maybe for the most part. We'll see. Wow, this is really taking down the durability of our pickaxe. Okay, we're going to have to do some sleeping. Then we're going to have to initiate some repairs. Thanks, Thunderhand. Anytime, Jeppo, anytime. Our inventory is almost full with packed ice. Our inventory's packed with packed ice. Gonna have to end the stream anyway. We're out of hydration fluid. 42. And I did say I would end the stream right now anyway because I want to set up for the raid. And here we are, out in the middle of nowhere. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Really, I don't have the room in there. Well, if I hold my shield, I'll have the room, right? I'll just keep my little golden booties on. How's that? Okay. There. That's better. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody, for dropping by. Always really pleased to have all of you guys here. Still stopping in to view Generations. So cool. I hope to have some really cool stuff. I've been doing a lot of work in Buffooncraft, but I hope to do some more work in Generations and get things moving along here so I have some more cool things to show you guys. Thank you for dropping by. All right, we're going to do ourselves a raid. And I already know who I am going to raid. If any of you are lurking in the chat and would like to join us, here is my raid message. Thunder Raid, boom shakalaka. And I am off to raid my fellow buffoon, Chris the IT guy, who is an outstanding streamer as well as a Minecrafter and just an overall person. He's just wonderful, wonderful guy. Let us do this. And I think I have that typed correctly. As a matter of fact, I do. Okay, everybody, initiating raid. We'll see you next time. Remember, tomorrow is a Buffooncraft event at 3 o'clock. I won't be streaming it, but I will record a video and post it. And please make sure you check out the other Buffoon streams of that, though. It's going to be very, very cool. The following stream will be Kachi Time on Sunday. That'll be from 4 to 6. And then Buffooncraft Tuesday, hopefully back on schedule, 6 to 8. See you all then.